Organization meeting for the year 2024. All rise for the pledge to the flag.
Pledge allegiance to the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Notice of this meeting has been satisfied in accordance with Chapter 231 of the Book of Law 1975 by advertising in the Home News Tribune, posting on the bulletin board, and filing with the Borough Clerk. Roll call, please.
Mr. Kaczynski.
Here.
Mr. Esposito. Mr. Emma.
Here.
Mr. Green.
Here.
Mr. Castlegrant. Mr. Bella.
Okay, congratulations to all the board members who were reappointed. We do have 2 vacancies, but everybody that was due for reappointment was reappointed, and the members that have been sworn in. At this time, I'd like to call for nominations for chairman.
I would like to nominate Ron Green.
Is there a second for chairman?
Second.
Okay. Any other nominations for chairman? If not, I'm going to close the nominations for chairman, and we'll have a vote. So a yes vote means you're voting for Ron Green.
Mr. Kaczynski.
Yes.
Mr. Esposito.
Yes.
Mr. Emma.
Yes.
Mr. Green.
Yes.
Mr. Castlegrant.
Yes.
Mr. Bella.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Green, you're appointed. Congratulations. Back to where you were. Very deservedly so. He was chairman in the past, and he did a great job, and I think he'll do a great job again. At this time, I'd like to call for nominations for vice chairman.
I make the nomination of Tom Kaczynski as vice chairman.
Second.
Nomination has been made and seconded. Any other nominations? At this time, I'll close the nominations and roll call vote.
Mr. Kaczynski.
Yes?
Mr. Esposito.
Yes.
Mr. Emma.
Yes.
Mr. Green.
Yes.
Mr. Castlegrant.
Yes.
Mr. Bella.
Yes.
Okay. All right, and right now, Ron can take over as chairman. And thank you for your votes.
I also want to thank the board for choosing myself and Tom for chairman and vice chairman. And now I would like to move on for nominations for our zoning board attorney.
Mr. Chairman, I nominate Alexander Fisher.
Second.
I have a nomination and a second. Are there any other nominations for zoning board attorney? If I have no other nominations, I close the nominations. Roll call vote.
Mr. Kaczynski.
Yes?
Mr. Esposito.
Yes.
Mr. Emma.
Yes.
Mr. Green.
Yes.
Mr. Castlegrant.
Yes.
Mr. Bella.
Yes.
Richard, congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome to the board. Our next nomination is for zoning board engineer. Open for nominations for the engineer.
Nominate Jay Cornell.
Second
CME.
motion. Second motion.
I have a motion and a second. Are there any other nominations for zoning board engineer? If none, I close the nominations. For engineer, roll call vote.
Mr. Green.
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski.
Yes?
Mr. Esposito.
Yes.
Mr. Emma.
Yes.
Mr. Castlegrant.
Yes.
Mr. Bella.
Yes.
Thank you, board members.
Next nomination is for zoning board planner. Do I have any nominations for zoning board planner?
John Barry. Second the motion.
I have a nomination for John Barry in a second for zoning board planner. Are there any other nominations? No nominations. I close the nominations. Roll call vote.
Mr. Green,
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski.
Yes.
Mr. Esposito, Mr. Emma,
Yes.
Mr. Castle Grant,
Yes.
Mr. Bella.
Yes.
Our last nomination is for the zoning board secretary, recording secretary. Nominations.
Yeah, we'll go with Joan.
I have a nomination for Joan Kimball. Are there any other nominations
No.
for secretary? I close the nominations. Roll call vote.
Mr. Green,
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski,
Yes.
Mr. Esposito, Mr. Emma, Mr. Castle Grant, Mr. Bella.
Yes.
That completes our nominations and the professionals. I'm going to close this meeting at this time at 7:10, and our regular zoning board meeting will start at 7:30 as it was advertised according to law. We have a recess. Good evening. The zoning board of adjustment meeting for January 24th, 2024 is now in session. Will everyone please stand for a salute to the flag? I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Notice of the meeting has been satisfied in accordance with Chapter 231 PL 1975 by advertising in the Home News Tribune, notifying the Sentinel Publishing Company and the Star Ledger, and also posting on the bulletin board and filing with the Borough Clerk. Roll call.
Mr. Green,
Here.
Mr. Kaczynski, Mr. Esposito,
Here.
Mr. Emma,
Here.
Mr. Castle Grant,
Here.
Mr. Bella.
Under old business, we have one holdover application. Its number is 2202, Insight Development Partners LLC.
Good evening, Board Chair, members of the board. My name is David Prasad, representing Insight Developers LLC from Bob Smith and Associates. We are here tonight seeking an extension for an approval that was received in May 25th, 2024. Or, sorry, the approval is set to expire May 25th, 2024. The application that we want to extend is ZBA 2022-02. And there was an approval to construct a warehouse on block 280, 21, block 280, 21, 22, block 281, lots 1, 55 to 58, and lots 116 to 119, and blocks 828, lots 1 to 210, 218, 306. As I mentioned, the approval was set to expire or is set to expire May 25th of 2024, and we're seeking a 1-year extension until May 25th of. Currently, the board, Sayreville Code allows 1-year extensions. We are currently seeking that extension because we have some outstanding or pending items that are approved or to be approved by outside agencies. Those agencies are Middlesex Water Company, JCP&L, and PSE&G, and also a road opening permit for the Middlesex County Plan.
And what you're asking for is an extension from this zoning board that would go from May 25th, 2024 to May 25th, 2025. Am I correct? Are you open to the board? Any questions? Any questions in reference to this application for this extension?
1 year will be enough?
Currently, we are in negotiations with the Middlesex Water Company. That's been going on for a little while, but we do think that 1 year is more than enough time to get this negotiation settled.
And just to clarify, we can go through our attorney. As long as you start the project, what is the indicator?
When does the approval vest? Usually I say when shovels are in the ground is when it vests and pull the building permits. They can always come back for another one if they need it.
We do believe that we will be able to get some well before
Okay.
May 25th of 2020. But this is just enough time.
Was there a reason for why any of the other permits took so long?
The Middlesex Water Company, there's currently a 24-inch water main that goes through where the building is proposed. So we're trying to figure out what the best place. And there's two competing options.
Are there any changes to the plan? This is just for the record, no changes to the plan?
No changes are proposed.
And when was it initially approved?
It was initially approved in May 25, 2020.
So construction will not start until all these permits are satisfied. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And after those permits are given, then the construction would start. Any other questions of anyone? Okay, no further questions. I want to open this to the public. Is there anyone from the public who wishes to speak in reference to this application? Hearing no one from the public wishing to speak on this, I want to close the public portion. Public portion is closed. What's the pleasure of the board in reference to this application on this holdover permit?
Make a motion to extend them a year.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to expand the application for 1 year, starting May 25th of 2024 to May 25th, 2025. Roll call vote.
Mr. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes.
Mr. Esposito?
Yes.
Mr. Emma?
Yes.
Mr. Castle Grant?
Yes.
Mr. Bella?
Yes.
Okay, your application's been approved. We'll memorialize it next month. And you have the extension. Has everyone on the board had the opportunity to look over the minutes from December 13th, 2023? If so, what's the pleasure of the board in reference to minutes from last meeting?
Motion to approve?
Second?
I have a motion and a second to accept the minutes of December 13th, 2023. Roll call.
One of them. Mr. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes.
Mr. Esposito? Mr. Emma?
Yes.
Mr. Castle Grant?
Yes.
Mr. Bella?
Yes.
Is there any new business to come before this board? Not hearing any new business, I'll make a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Don't we need to approve the meetings for 2024? Don't we do that at this meeting?
Was on,
That was last meeting.
Was it
Yeah.
last meeting?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think it was last.
yeah.
You have a copy of it?
I'm sure I do.
I'll email you one, okay?
I think the one thing that's hanging is the report, the planner's report. We didn't actually vote on it, I don't think. He just
No.
he presented it, but we didn't vote on it. But we'll wait till he comes back, I guess.
Any other business before the board before we adjourn? Hearing none, meeting's adjourned.
Thank you.